Okay, so I created a little Excel spreadsheet just with 3 terms in it, with a client, English term, French term, so that matches your description, I think. And all you need to do, I'm going to show you 2 ways of doing it actually. So we'll start off with multi-term convert. So I'll take the term base, it's the same term base here. Start up multi-term convert. Next, I'm going to create a new conversion session. The first thing you have to do is convert your Microsoft Excel format to a term-based definition file and get the multi-term XML. So you pick that up and it creates the files that it's going to save, so the multi-term XML, the term-based definition, and a log file. Click on next. You then tell it what you want the different fields to be. First one, I'll just leave that as a descriptive field. I could have changed it to something else if I wanted to, but I'll just leave it as a descriptive field for the sake of argument. English you change to a language field, so we pick just English. French is a language field, so we pick just French. Click on next, and you then have to set the structure. So the languages go in automatically, and the only other field is the client field. So you put that wherever you want it. I'm going to put it at the entry level because it kind of makes sense, I think, at that level. Click on next, 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 finish, and that's it. And you now have your XML and your XTD. So the next thing you need to do, let me just make it out of that path, is you start up multi-term desktop. And the first thing you have to do is create your term base. So I'm going to go to File, Create Term Base, and I'm going to put it in there, multi-term convert, and we'll call this our empty convert term base. I'm going to load an existing definition file because that's what I've just created with multi-term convert, which is there. Click on next, give it a name, whatever you want to call it. You should recognize the definition you've already set up, which it has. So that's my term base created. You then go to term base management, over to import, and then you just process the import. So pick your import file, say next, give it an exclusion file, just in case there's any problems. I don't envisage there being any with this little file. And I'm done. Lots of clicking, but I'm done, and there we go. So there's my 3 files. If you're not using Multi-term 2017, it's the same process, but it probably looks like that. Okay, now the other way, I'm going to show you very quickly, is to use the Glossary Converter. So here, I've just created a little shortcut in Total Commander. So this is the Glossary Converter. It's a free application from the Open Exchange. Click on the settings, make sure that it's going to convert to a multi-term term base, and all you do is you take the spreadsheet, you drag and drop it into there, it goes through. If it doesn't recognize any of these fields, you can change them just by editing them and specifying where you want it to be and what type of field you actually want it to be. I just right clicked on it to get those, but it's recognized all these because I've obviously used similar fields before, so I just click OK. It goes through, does a conversion, and that's it. So simple drag and drop, and when I open the term base, we should have a converted term base. There we go. Exactly the same. So that's by far the easiest way to do it, but there's an example of both.